This is EvietheElfette. Hi everybody, this is EvietheElfette. I just wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys briefly about I'm gonna do two videos I'm gonna post right now. The first video is going to be a compare contrast video. It's not gonna be the total one, I'll do a more complete one once I get a bronzing theme from Elf. I currently don't own like a highlighter slash bronzer palette from Elf yet, but I'm gonna be probably getting one soon. Ish. At the moment, I really like the bronzing that I have. I do. That's not true. I have one product from Elf that I do love. My phone is ringing. We're just gonna ignore that because I'm in the middle of a video. But there is one product that I have. I think it's in my makeup. Actually, we'll compare those with the highlighter and non-highlighter products. It's like I just realized I was like actually technically I do kind of have a contouring one and a bronzing one, and so we'll compare those three with that. But what I was saying though is that I don't have like the contour kit, the 4 square one. Not bad, just I just don't have it. So we will. I knocked over my hairspray, or no, I knocked over my deodorant, which it comes like in a spray can. So great. Anyways, it's by Degree. Love. Anyways, I know I'm like rambling, but I was like I thought I had everything that I wanted to do, and then I forget the one thing. I don't like that when I do that. So I'll be doing like a compare contrast, and then I'll be doing a compare contrast of some eyebrow stuff, and then I'll just be doing an overall review of the Elf moisturizing lipsticks. I was able to save the orange one, well, reddish orange velvet rope. I was able to save it by putting it in the freezer. Now, what I heard is that the reason why it kind of like fell apart is not because it's a bad product, but because apparently the moisturizing sticks are so soft because of all the moisture it holds that it can melt easier than the other products. Which makes sense because if it's mostly like a moisturizer product, you put it in heat, it's going to melt a little bit. So I put it in the fridge, and it did kind of firm up. It didn't keep the same shape, obviously, as the other lipstick did. Um, but I'll be doing a review of these two lipstick shades as well. Alright, so real quick, let's start with, I guess I'll start with the lipsticks. We can do that. So first of all, I just found this out. For the moisturizing lipsticks, if you pull off the bottom part, which you can do, it's kind of a little hard to do. You can actually get the product that's inside of it, and it's kind of like a gloss, it's more of a gloss than a lipstick. So you can add that on top and it'll be the same shade. And it's like kind of like a gloss. I wouldn't say it's like super glossy, but it is. It's actually, I would use that as a gloss just as is. Same with this nice red, and this is the Bordeaux Beauty, and that is so nice, right guys? So just so you guys know, you can take those off on the bottom. Now this is only for the moisturizing lipstick, I believe. I haven't tried any other ones though. So I'll do swatches first, and then I will do this. So again, the this one kind of didn't stay like the same shape, but it's still, it is still together. So this is Velvet Rope. And I do like this. I'm going to swatch it on my lips too. And I definitely consider it more of an orange red than a red. I definitely would say, at least for my skin tone, it is it's an orange lipstick. It's not like bam orange, but it's a nice subtle orange red lipstick. So I don't know what I did with the wipe that I used to have. So next I'm gonna do the Bordeaux Beauty, and so far I have no complaints about this. I do think because it is a moisturizing lipstick, like I've never used primer on my lips before, but I kind of like, a part of me is kind of like, I kind of want to, because it adds so much moisture to my lips, and my lips are, I do deal with dry skin, but not on my lips. I never get chapped lips. And it's nice. It's a nice formula, but sometimes I'm just like, it's kind of dewy. So, it kind of reminds me, I'm trying to think, it has like, a smell to it, not a bad, like, not like a fruit smell, and maybe it's just me, but it smells like, one of their other moisturizing products. I can't remember which one it is. Or no, it smells like the lip exfoliator a little bit. So it's like that same smell. Which, yeah, they both kind of smell like that. And then this is the Bordeaux Beauty, and that's this one here. And it's very, I would definitely say, very plummy color. It's definitely a darker color. It does still have the red to it, like a reddish color, but I do think it's more purple than red. So that is another thing to consider when you are looking at these lipsticks. Now I do, like I said, I do really like these two products. I think I like these, I know I like these lipsticks more than their regular, this is for a different video, but I'm pulling it out now, than these ones, the e.l.f., just the e.l.f. lipstick. Nothing wrong with just the e.l.f. lipstick, but these are obviously better. So these are very much like the the matte finish ones as well. These are very similar to, so I like try and pull out one so I can show you two, the e.l.f. matte lip colors. They are not matte finish. I will tell you that right now though. These are not matte. They're very moisturizing. They are not a matte finish for your lips. But but they are the same. I would say that they smell the same. So smell the same ish. So that is that. Let me just, you know what? I'm going to keep it on because I don't have to do any other lipstick swatches. So, yeah. We're going to rock this for a little bit. So, yeah. So, that's this. Now I'm going to compare. I'm going to do these because this is going to be really quick. These are two, I've kind of used both. I've used one obviously more than the other one. It's the one I cannot stop talking about. And that is Elizabeth Mott, Queen of the Fill. This is so great for your brows. It is a brow gel, but it is a tinted brow gel, and it is in medium dark. It's a very small spoolie. Excuse me, I did burp. Sorry, my bad. But it is a very small spoolie, and I do like it. It's very quick, and it does cover everything. I do like to go over again with like one of these. I like to go over with a brush like that. I used this one today. I used both today because I wanted to kind of try this one out. And this one is the Instant Lift Brow Pencil in Taupe from e.l.f. And this I got for $2, I'm pretty sure. And it comes with a spoolie on one side, and then on the other side, it's just like what you would have for like an eyebrow, or not an eyebrow, an eyeliner pencil. I'm just gonna, and that's the color it is. And I didn't not like it. but I kind of had, I do have a favorite. So like that's part of the reason why I'm kind of like, like it's not bad. I liked being able to go through and like fill in the little part where I have like there's like a space between like my one brow and then another brow, and it's not like a huge space, but it was just noticeable enough today that I was like, let me go back in, and so I put it back in, and then I brushed it through with the spoolie like this, and I brushed it in, and just was able to like define how I wanted to like how I wanted my shape of my eyebrows to be today. And I think it looked really good. So compare and contrast. These products are different. One is a brow gel. One is a brow pencil. Now, I don't own any other brow pencils. I do like this. The other, hold on a second. I have one more that I forgot about because I put it in this for a different video. This is the e.l.f. Eyebrow Kit. This was $1, I believe, and it comes with the powder on one side, and it comes with the wax on the other. And this is in light. This was my first eyebrow thing ever. I have determined that this is not something I like because it's too many steps. I have to go in with the brush and I'm like, I'm not that type of person with makeup to begin with, and then on top of it, it's like my eyebrows. So I'm like, if I have to do that much for this, I was like, no, too much. So it's not bad, but that's why it's in this bag, and I will talk about that bag in another video. Then, but out of all three, these are my top two. One is a tinted brow gel, and one is a instant lift brow pencil. So they are different, but using both today, I did like how it came out today. They are slightly different colors, but it wasn't too noticeable. And I'm probably going to pair these together. I'm probably not going to just use one or the other. If I were to just use just one, I would be doing the brow gel because it is also a gel, which is part of the reason why I love this product, is because it's a tinted brow gel. It is a gel, so it holds it. Okay, so that was the one review. I'm trying to like keep everything. That's why like you'll see like the reflection now, because I'm like, I wanted to see how long this was, and I'm trying to be quick. So this, I'm now going to compare e.l.f. to Hard Candy. And I can do a total comparing with two of these kits. And then, I guess technically three. And there's another blush I have. I think I gave it away, actually. Or if I didn't, I will be going to be giving it away. And it is an e.l.f. blush that I thought I was going to like, and I ended up hating. And honestly, I don't even use it. Yeah, here it is. One of them I do. This is the one I use but it's in here right now because I'm trying to like kind of pace things out. And this is the cream, and this is in peach. And that's nice. It's different than a powder. However, I do have the new e.l.f. blush palette, and I have this same color as a powder, and so I use that more. Like I said, I thought I was going to be a little bit more organized for this. Now, this blush is a blush that I don't know if it's because of the shade that I got, or if because of the formula, or what exactly. But I got this expecting it to be... Maybe they have a peach one, and I should try out a peach one, but at the moment, I don't know. This is e.l.f. HD Blush. It comes with a pump, which is part of the reason why I bought it, because I was like, oh, it's a pump blush. That's so fantastic. And I was like, I would totally use that. And it's a liquid blush, and OMG, that's so fabulous. Until I used it, and I was like, oh my god, this blush is too pigmented, which I know... How can something, but like legit, like I just did like one squirt, and it wasn't even a pump. It was legit like a squirt, like, and it comes out, it is a nice pink, like you can't really tell, but when it's like that wasn't a real pump. Like if you do like a real pump, you actually get like that much product. And so when you try to blend that out, that is a mess, and you try and do it for both your cheeks, and I just don't like it. I thought I was going to, and that's why I bought it. I was like, oh, it's such an ingenious idea to have a liquid blush, but realistically, maybe, like I said, maybe if I get it in a different shade, it'll work. This is in this shade Headliner, so it's a bright pink, and I just don't, I don't like that on my skin. That will be going, you will hear about that again. Sorry. Now, that being said, I would use that with the golden bronzer, which I do like. I do love this palette. I don't use it all the time, but I do love it. It has 4 different shades. It has, and you know, you can mix it together and get like a pretty average tone. Actually, I guess I should swipe it on my skin. So you can't really, I don't even know if you can see it. It's up here. And you can just do, like, if you want just 2 of them, you can just do 2 of them and do a different one. So, like, that's just these 2 here. If you want just these 2, then you have a different shade altogether. And, like, it's a nice bronzer, but to be honest, you could totally use it as a highlighter. It's a good bronzer, but you could totally use it as a highlighter. So that's the golden bronzer, and that's obviously in golden. Then I have two different products here. This is the e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzing Powder, and this is in Turks and Caicos. And I got this one because I didn't want like a bright pink blush, and so I got like a darker one, a golden-ish one. But then it kind of made my skin like kind of weird tannish. And then the dark color, I was highlighting my face with that, and it ended up, like, for doing contouring, it looked okay, but, like, it made my skin look really dark, which is not bad, but it looked very not natural and very not, just not the type of makeup I like to do. So, Turks and Caicos. I do still hold on to this though, because the one shade on the left, which is supposed to be the blush, is a very pretty color for a highlighter or a bronzer. So I kind of use that more for bronzing or a highlighter, depending on the other makeup I'm doing. Then the next one is the Contouring Blush and Bronzing Cream. And this is in St. Lucia, and legit, like, I love this palette. This was in my September thing that I take with me everywhere, September box or whatever you want to call it, September makeup bag. And legitimately, I love this palette so much because you just need just a little bit and you get so much. And even though it's the cream, it legitimately stays on your skin all day. And then that's the bronzing one. And when you just hold on a second, when you go ahead and like you legitimately like blend it all the way out, like it looks so nice on your skin. I put too much on, so now it's like being a pain in the butt to blend out. But look how nice that is for blending out. Like, I mean, it's a lot. So like in one area it's like super dark, but it looks so nice. And the blush too, like when you blend out the blush, it looks really good too. So this is this is in St. Lucia, and it is the Contouring Blush and Bronzing Cream. And this was my first blush and contouring kit that I had, and I loved it. It's still one of my favorites. Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about is the blush palette, which I did just get. I'm sorry, it's like 20 minutes long, guys. I promise you I'm almost done. I literally have just this one for e.l.f., and then I have the 2 hard candy ones. So this is the e.l.f. blush palette, and it comes in 4 shades, and this is in the light pattern, and it's got the bright pink, kind of like an orangey color, an orangey peach color, which I love, the orangey peach color, a brighter pink than the other one, and then like a glittery one there. So this is like the super duper light pink here, which you can't even see on camera. Then you've got the peachy one, then you've got the darker pink one, and then you've got the one that has glitter on it. I like this palette. I haven't used it a super ton much, but that's because of what I'm about to tell you about hard candy products. But I am excited to use it because I have used, I take that back. I have used the peach one a few times, and I love that color on my skin because it's just like the right shade of golden, like inner glowingness, if that makes any sense. I've actually used that as a base for what I'm about to tell you guys. Yo, hard candy. Segue. Alright. Segue is like, segue. But, alright. So many people talk about hard candies, baked products, and I totally get why. Now, that being said, I have not used any baked products yet with water. So these are just dry tested. I will eventually be trying them with water. I have not yet tried them with water. Okay, so just dry. These are just dry tested, not with water. I know you can use water with it, but just dry tested. My responses. So this is the hard candy blush crush baked blush in honeymoon. And I have been using this blush. I'm wearing it right now, actually. You probably can't tell because it's such a light inner pink shiny color. Like, I don't even think you can see it on my skin, to be honest. And that's why I put the peach one on top of it, because it is a nice inner glow, but if I do want like a little bit more of a color pop, you either have to add more, or I'm sure you could put water on it and it would make it brighter, or layer on another blush. But I do really love this color by itself. It does have like purples in it too. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it does have like purpley parts that are so nice when you blend it together. It makes like this really cute pinky purple color, and but it's not even purple. It's such an, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, it just looks so great. It looks like that's naturally how your skin glows. So I love that as a blush, and I've been grabbing that a lot. I put it in my October box because I really wanted to try it, and I do really love it. And then this is the highlighter in Tiki, which, let's just be real, this has been talked about on YouTube all the friggin' time. It just has been. And I understand why. This product is so great as a highlighter, and I also use it to contour. Like, I know, like, you're supposed to use darker shades and stuff, but just FYI, like, that's on my hand right there, which you might not even be able to see it in. But I love this color so much. I used it today, not just to highlight under my eyes, but also on the sides of my cheek, and just like overall, I kind of did like a quick brush through over like the sides and highlighted, because as much as I kind of enjoy contouring, I think contouring is too harsh for my skin. So I like natural looks, and I think the highlighter allows me to do more and use it as a contour than using darker colors to contour my face. So I know that's not what a highlighter is for, but that's what I use it for. And so those are, now, comparing e.l.f. products to hard candy products. Both are so great. I will tell you this, price-wise, you are going to save money on e.l.f. versus hard candy, because I'm pretty sure Tiki was like $8 or $9, $8 or $9 for this. Granted, it is a lot of product, so that's that, but it was like $8 or $9. And then the blush was like $7 or maybe $6, but I'm pretty sure it was $7 or $8. So in total, I spent like $18 for both of these, not including tax. And for me, that's a big deal, because I normally try to spend, like, not just with e.l.f., but with, like, if I get lipsticks or if I, like, whatever I get, like, I really try to say, okay, I'm going to spend $18 on makeup today, or $20 on makeup today. Okay, if I'm going to spend $20 on makeup, this is what I want to be able to get. I want to be able to get these products, or And to be honest, when I went in, I was specifically looking for Cheeky and a blush. I wanted to try Hard Candy out, and I was like, I will go in there. I don't know how much I'm going to have for spending. I'm going to limit myself to $20. But I spent like half of my $20 on these two products. And I was, well, more than half. But like, I thought it was worth the investment. So it is worth it. It's just, know that it is more pricier than the e.l.f. brands that I mentioned. The Baked Blush, this is a product I got in my beauty kit for the month of September, and I do really like this palette. I like I said, I haven't been able to really use it that much. I got it at the end of the month, so I've kind of been trying to use it for the month of October, trying to see how it looks. And I really do like one shade in particular more than the others. But that being said, I know I will probably use the other three shades at least once, because it is nice to layer the other shades on top of each other. I haven't been able to think of how I'm going to use the one that has the glitter in it, but I do have an event in November, so maybe I'll use it for that, but I'm not sure. Then the golden bronzer, it's nice. It has multiple shades, so you can just choose one, or you can do more than one. I use it as a highlighter, though not as a bronzer. Then out of these two products, I would have to say contouring blush and bronzing cream is better than the Turks and Caicos contouring blush and bronzing powder. I definitely like the cream better than the powder. Maybe it's because of the colors, but I did have St. Lucia as a powder, and I thought it was way too harsh for my skin tone. So I did like the cream, and I was kind of nervous, honestly, when I got the cream one, because I had already had the St. Lucia powder, and it was so harsh on my skin. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like this, and it's only in this shade, and I was so worried. But I got it, and then I loved it, and I do still, like, this is like my go-to contouring kit. The St. Lucia e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzing cream is indeed my go-to one. I do like Hard Candy, but that is still my go-to one. So, this video is not like 30 minutes long. OMG. I'm sorry, guys. And this is like part one of a two-part one. I can't believe I'm like, this was supposed to be like a 15-minute video. I'm kind of annoyed with myself. But anyways, so I love you guys. Stay beautiful. And if you guys want to check my other video that I'm about to do, let's do that. Alright. Bye. Stay beautiful as always. Love you.